Hey everyone, I have a hair tip of the month for you today, and it is just how to get nice ends and how to keep your hair healthy, and it's also a bit of a hair tutorial as well, to show you how you can actually get a nice frame for your face with your hair. So first of all, what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to get yourself either some hair scissors or fabric scissors, purely because they are quite strong. Now if you give me 1 second, I will go and get some hair scissors. I think we have some in our drawer. Sorry about that. Okay. Oh, okay, so these are the hair scissors that we own. These are fabric scissors. So you can definitely see the difference in the actual blade. So I'm going to show you vibration noises. I think it's my phone upstairs. Anyway, so when you're trimming your hair and you want nice ends, what I tend to do is I twist my hair around my finger like this, like I was twiddling with it in school, and I look down at them, and then I take the hair scissors, and any that kind of poke out are the ones that you kind of need to trim. So can you see there's lots of like pokey bits on the sides? Those are normally the bits you need to trim, and then a few at the bottom. Anything that doesn't kind of poke out is fine, like those are long enough. Then I kind of just, I mean, you can leave it a little bit twisted so that you know sort of what section you've done, and then you can just go ahead and do this. And it's better really if you do this in a mirror so that you can see yourself do it, just like that, and then I leave it twisted. This isn't my idea, I did get this off a YouTube guru, so if you do know this technique already, then don't say that it's somebody else's and you're saying it's yours. I'm not saying it's mine, this is just a way that I use, like how I do it. Now when it comes to my fringe, I like to just normally comb through it with my fingers and then just section it into two parts. There's the first part and this will be the second part, so the shorter part then the longer part. And what I'll do is I'll just kind of fringe it out like this, so it kind of makes a fan shape, and any bits that are too long or out of place, I just kind of trim from the bottoms like this, and then trim around the corners, and then it kind of frames your face quite nice. And when my hair's up, I normally leave like some there and some there, and then have that up, and then that really nicely frames your face, especially when you've got feathered layers as well. Okay, so now I'm going to show you how to keep your fringe out of the way without damaging it and pulling it up and spraying it and then putting it in like a hive kind of shape. The only thing you're going to need is a bobby pin, just one bobby pin. You're going to take your fringe and you're going to leave the rest, tuck that behind your ear if it helps you to position your hair. Comb through it with your fingers or a small teeth comb. Then what you do is you take the first, like a section of your hair, and you split this into two, like that, so they kind of, so you can cross them over. What you want to do is you want to take, you want to take these two sections, and this section here you want to kind of fold over like that, so you're bringing the one at the back underneath. Does that make sense? And then you pick this one up, or some of that up, and you fold it over, and you keep folding until you get a pattern that goes across like this. Now if I just shuffle over, I need to kind of shuffle over to see myself in the mirror so I can actually do this properly. Sorry that the light has just gone. Hang on, there you go, okay. So let's try that again. So you take the section of hair, like this, you split it into two, you take the top section and bring it behind. With this new section here, this one that's at the front, you pick a small amount up, not a lot, pick a small amount up and take it to that section, and then that becomes that section. And you keep repeating that step over and over again, like this. And eventually you'll get down to like this part here, where you can then just twist and twist, and then that becomes part of your natural hair. Again, take the bobby pin and just slide it into the back of your hair, and then you've got this really cute kind of pixie kind of style. You could do it to the same side going around, and then it would be definitely very elf-like, a bit like the you know the film, I can't remember what it's called now, and it's the Lord of the Rings, and you know how really famous actors in there, the one that's in Pirates of the Caribbean, the one that died in the last one, you know, and then he was like, you know, him, can't remember his name, Leo something, I can't remember his name, but he had this going around in the Lord of the Rings. I really like that style, even though it's not even his real hair, but you know. So it's a very nice way just to keep your hair up and out of the way while you're doing something, and it doesn't damage your fringe and it won't give you break-offs, and I just think it's a very nice way of keeping your hair back. Now actually going on to treatments, there's a new treatment which is called the Brazilian hair treatment, and it is for frizzy to curly hair, where you get it straightened with a shampoo, and it just straightens your hair naturally without using heat, and it's like perming it, I suppose. This is one way that people with curly hair can straighten their hair, but it does leave you with dry ends, in my opinion. I've never had it done, but I know someone who has had it done, and her ends are the most driest ends I've seen in my life. Even more dry than what mine are. And so she has to keep trimming them, and her hair's like up to there now. And her hair was like, just like down there, and then she had to have it cut up there, just because the ends were so scraggly, because she kept having this treatment. It is a good treatment though, and it does nourish like the roots of your hair and stuff, but down at the bottom it can leave it quite dry, but that was just her experience. So don't go and not get it done just because I said that it can damage your ends, because obviously any treatment can damage any part of your hair. So with my hair, it has been dyed a couple of times and it's not very healthy, or it wasn't very healthy when I first dyed my hair fully. And it was very scraggly, the ends are always damaged, I was getting bad roots, and the thing that I found that I really was amazed at was Pantene Pro V, and it's the golden bottle, or the bottle with the golden on it. It smells delicious for a start, and my ends have just become so soft and they're not brittle, and every time I look at the bottoms I can never see any dead ends or split ends, and it's good just because it treats your hair nicely and you can just feel how smooth it is. It smells delicious. But another thing that I like to do is I like to just use it on my ends, because it does make my ends really nice. The thing that I use for my roots is the Jumping Juniper by Lush, and it's the solid shampoo, it's the purple one. I massage that into my scalp, all around my scalp, and then I leave that. Then I go ahead and take the Pantene Pro V and I just do it on my ends like this, and I'll rub it like this around my ends, going from about there downwards, and then I'll do my fringe at the top like this, and it will be all foamy and smelling lovely. Then you wash your hair like normal. Either if you're in the shower you can wash it like normal, or if in the bath you tip your head back and that, and it just leaves your hair really nice, and it treats your hair really nicely as well. There's no chemicals going into it, and especially if you've got damaged hair, it's very good for damaged hair. So that is my kind of hair talk kind of video. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll speak to you all soon. Bye guys.